Hello. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the demo session for data analytics course for IIM Skills. Uh, the IIM Skills team is present. I'm myself, Jatin Sanan. I'm a data analytics tutor, and I'll be guiding you through the course curriculum, how we have coagulated this course to give full benefits to our students. And we also have our counseling team, Vikas, Bhaskar, and Rohit with us on the call. And if you have any questions related to admission, they'll also be here to help you out. So let us just start. Am I audible and can you guys see my screen just to confirm?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So data analytics in if we look in today's scenario, data analytics is something which is the gold mine right now. And the advantage with data analytics course is that we can apply it to the skill of data analytics can be applied to any domain, to any industry, and this is here to last because be any form of work or be any form of job even if AI takes over, the AI would be collecting data at immense level, and this will be real-time data, historical data, and we need someone to analyze that data. So data analytics is a field which is here to stay, which is the future, and which is currently the gold mine for any kind of which is sorry. So someone is saying my voice is echoing. Is it okay right now? All right. So I was saying that data analytics is actually the gold mine, and we at IIM Skills have curated a course specifically to train you in each and every aspect of data analytics. And we look forward to not only make you learn or build your skills. We entail ourselves to uh, empower you to be there in the field, and we also help you to get job opportunities globally, not just like India, but globally. So we help you having got job opportunities and placements globally, and we look through how we do that. We look through all the benefits of having this course with IM Skills. So just a brief about what IM Skills is. We are actually world's leading online education services, and we are headquartered in New Delhi, but we have presence in over 23 cities and in Asia, including Dubai and Singapore. So our entire curriculum, our entire pedagogy of education is based on online classes and online support, but give an we give an interactive online uh, experience to our students. So when you will be having classes with us, it would not be just a recorded video of some tutor who is guiding you through some course material and then you have to practice on your own. It is not like those online classes. It is a dedicated one-to-one interactive session where the teacher, the tutors would be interacting with you over Zoom call, and we'll be teaching you, and it would be just like an atmosphere that you're sitting in a class and you're asking questions, and you'll be getting classworks, you will be getting assignments to help you with, and we'll also have some group assignments, individual assignments. So this we are creating a complete environment of a classroom study, of a classroom running online. That's all we are doing, and this benefits a lot because when you are in a classroom learning environment, you not just learn from your teachers, but you also learn from your peers. You are connected to your peers. You are discussing the questions. You are answering the questions. It is all happening in real time in a one-to-one communication. So this is one of the benefits that we offer, that there is a experience, an online classroom experience that we are providing. Another benefit of engaging with IIM skills is that we offer end-to-end placement support. So after you're done with your course and you are done with your internship projects, we will help you get through placements. We will help you in building your resume. We'll help you getting through interview questions, and then we help you get placements. Now, these placements are not only limited to just after the completion of course. So, for example, if you pass out and you get a job, and then 2 years or 3 years down the line, you want to change the job, our alumni portal, we have an alumni portal access, and all the students that pass out of the course get access to that alumni portal. And if 3 years or 4 years down the line you want to change the job, you want to switch jobs, you can still access that alumni portal. And if some ex-student or some alumni has an opening in his or her company, you can get your reference through, and this will also help you switch jobs. So the end-to-end placement support is not just limited to the completion of the course, but it is what we call is a lifetime career opportunity that we are offering you because of the alumni portal that we have created and the industrial um, connections that we have built over the years. We provide that job career opportunity throughout uh, throughout your entire career. We provide you that job opportunities. It can be through alumni portals, it can be through references, or it can be through post-course completion placements. The third most important thing is we will provide you the lifetime access for all the ebooks, all the study material, all the session recordings on our learning management system. So usually when you go through an online course, you have the courses or the videos or the material available with you for a limited time. But we will grant you lifetime access. So even if 4 years down the line or 5 years down the line, you are working on a project and you're stuck somewhere and you want to brush up some skills or look at some topic and how it was done, or you can always go back to the LMS, go back to that particular topic, read about it, watch the video, and it will help you. So this kind of support is there. So that is what I'm trying to explain. We at IIM Skills, we are not just teaching you and then that is it. Our job is done. No, we through lifetime career opportunities, lifetime job opportunities, and through lifetime access to learning material, we are ensuring that once you are with us, you will always remain a part of the IIM Skills family. You can always come back, ask questions. You can always come back and study, access the study material, and through the alumni portal, you can always come back and ask for references and job opportunities. This also brings me to a point of direct mentorship. We are not merely teachers who are teaching students and that's it done. We are here to mentor you. We are here to help you out in your career decisions, to help you with your projects, to help you with your understanding, and not just teach you. All right, there are a lot of students of mine who are working there on their individual projects in their companies, in their respective companies, and they are stuck somewhere in the analytics project, and they text me or they email me, and I help them out with those projects as well. So it is not a teacher-student relationship; it is a mentor relationship that we try to build here at IIM Skills with our students. Moving ahead, if we talk about our data analytics master course, we provide a complete 6 months course with an hands-on practical exposure. And we say practical. When I say practical exposure, that means we are practically working on these tools in the class, and you will be able to work on these tools after you complete this course. And we are covering tools like Python, Tableau, Excel, R, Ltrix, and Power BI. Let me just move ahead quickly to what this course is all about. So, as I told you, we cover the entire aspect of what a data analytics guy should know. So, a data analysis process starts with gathering of data and the processing of data. And we all know gathering and processing mostly are all of our data is stored in a structural relational spreadsheet formats, which is basically made in Microsoft Excel. So for first part of the data analysis, that is data gathering and processing, knowledge of Microsoft Excel and VBA is required, and that is how we start. So we would teach you advanced Excel. We would teach you VBA language, which is used for querying in Microsoft Excel and creating formulas in Microsoft Excel and a lot of other stuff. VBA can also be used in Microsoft PowerPoint presentations. So advanced Excel and VBA will help you conquer the first step in data analysis process, that is gathering the data and processing the data. The next step is querying the right data and transformation of data. That can be done by SQL, which is one of the most common tool being used out there for data transformations and data querying. So we cover the next step. We teach you SQL. Then once you have SQL, you can transform the data, you can query the data, and then comes the modeling part. So in modeling, we would teach you Python and R. You can do data modeling in two languages, not just one. So we are equipping you to in two different languages, R, which is more of a statistics basic language, and Python, which is more of a machine learning basic language. And we will teach you both of those languages. We will teach you how to code in these languages. We will teach you how to interpret the data which comes out of the result of coding. So data modeling is covered by teaching you Python and R. And then comes the final part as analysis. Your job is not ended here. You have to interpret the results and then present those results. And we here are offering not one, not two, but three different dashboard data story presentation tools, which is Power BI, Tableau, and Alteryx. So we have encompassed you with a data processing tool, a data querying and data transformation tool, two of data modeling languages, and three of data presentation tools. So even if in a company which is working on Tableau, you are still eligible for that company. Some companies working on Power BI, you are still eligible for that company. Some working with Alteryx, you are also eligible for that company. So by teaching you all variety of tools which are usually prevalent in the market right now, we have opened the gates towards a multiple opportunities rather than restricting to the companies that if you're learning just one tool, you're restricted to just one of those one set of companies that are using those tools, because they will ask that whether you know about that skill or whether you know about the working of that tool or not. So we, with this course, and it is curated specifically in a way where we open up the opportunities. You are not restricted to one set of tools. You can use R or Python or SQL or Alteryx or Power BI, whatever that company is using for data transformation and data analysis, and you know that tool. Once you are done with this course, you will have the knowledge of that tool. And this will help you apply to multiple industries, multiple career opportunities, and multiple domains. So that is the reason that we have curated our data analytics course in a way where we are trying to cover as many tools as possible, and we are trying to make you a jack of all trades when it comes to data analysis. Moving ahead, what are key USPs of our data analytics course? So the first is that you will be getting a master certification, and IIM Skills is a registered educational institution by Government of India. So the certificate that we offer is trusted and accepted by all the industries globally. Second, you will be getting post completion of course, you will be doing an internship project with companies like PwC and Accenture and Quantium, and you will get certificates from these companies. So these certificates are also globally accepted. And post that, we'll also help you prepare for data analytics certificates from Google and Microsoft. So you'll be getting IIM Skills Master's Certificate, an internship project certificate from global MNCs, and a Google or a Microsoft data analytics certificate, which is very, very reliable, and it is a very advanced certification in data analytics. And once you get that, it opens up the world of opportunities to you. And I'm not just talking about India; I'm talking about globally. You will be getting global acceptance for these certificates. We will, and our placements that we offer you will help you with those placements, and those placements are on global basis. So don't worry whether you are placed outside India or you are a student from outside India. Don't worry. All these internships are online. These projects are online. And the placements we get are also through connections, and those placements are global. So you don't have to worry if you're placed outside India. Second, all our learning that we do in this course is 100% tools driven learning. It is not that we'll show you the presentations and we'll give you the theoretical knowledge and then we'll leave you to your own to work on those tools. Not like that. We will, in the class, simultaneously, along with the students, work on those tools, show how different codes work, how different algorithms work, how different transformations work, and we'll have like real world examples. We have data sets on which we do those transformations, on which we do those modeling. So it is 100% tool driven learning that we are imparting. And another important aspect, which I mentioned you, the projects that we have curated for you, the assignments that we have curated for you are 100% based on real world scenarios. So these are not some hypothetical assumption scenarios just for the sake of your testing. We have given you some question and you answer and you're right. No, our questions, our assignments, our classworks is based on real world scenario applications so that you understand that how you can use this tool when you go out in a job. So that is very important. It is a huge difference between how theoretical knowledge goes in a class and how we have to apply it in our job. We ensure that we teach using that real world scenario. All our tutors have an high industrial experience. They have an extensive experience in industry, and they are well versed with different type of scenarios, and that is what they use to teach you about different tools in the class. And the most important point is we offer a 24/7 support. So you can always email your mentor, you can always email your counseling team if you are facing any problems, you have any queries during the course, after the course, before the course. We have a 24/7 support system around the clock for you guys. You can always contact anyone through email, through text messages, or through even telephone. This is the kind of support we give. And it's not just once you are through the course. Even if you complete the course and you are an alumni, you can still contact the team. This is just some IIM skills stats that I want to get through to you guys. Till now, across different courses, not just data analytics course, but across different courses, we have around 45,000 plus students who have attended or took different courses from IIM Skills and have passed. So in other words, I would say that we have a strong alumni of 45,000 students who are right now who have passed along and are working at different positions in different companies. So this is the alumni network we have. Apart from the industry connections that we have with different industries, this is the alumni network, which also will help in future. I'm mentioning it again and again, but this is something very important because you might get a placement, but what after 2 years, and what after 3 years, or what after 5 years? If you have, and this alumni network will help you find jobs even after 10 years into the career. Our placement ratio per 100 student is 81%. That means out of 100 students sitting for placements, 81% students are guaranteed placed. And the highest CTC that we have seen till now across courses in our placements is 36 lakhs INR per annum. That's the highest CTC that we have seen across placements. This is just an overview of how diverse our alumni is, and they are placed at diverse locations in TCS, Accenture, Reliance, and as you can see, all of these are global companies. They are not limited to India. So we are placing our students in global companies. Again, as you can see, Baiju, Skylark, and this is something that again I'm trying to. It might not look very important to you right now, but as a seasoned alumni myself of my alma mater, the alumni network really helps you a lot. The course will help you, the teaching will help you, the mentors, the tutors will help you. But it is actually the alumni network once you start working and you're happy in your job 2 years, 3 years down the line. It is the alumni network that helps you a lot. It comes, I mean, it is that is why if you see these days colleges are spending so much amount on alumni meets and alumni network and all of this, and we are giving you that access as well. Being an online education institution, we are offering you with this alumni network, which has an immense power and that empowers you to have a lifetime career job opportunities with IIM skills. Thank you for listening to me and thank you for your patience. We'll take up your questions now one by one. And whatever queries you have, I'll request if you can just raise your hand and we'll attend to you one by one. None of the queries will be missed. So don't worry about that. So because if everyone starts on speaking, we are not able to hear and some people still might have confusion even after the session. So I would just request if you can just raise your hands and then you can answer your queries one by one. Anyone who has any queries or any questions?
Yeah, actually, I have one.
Yes, Rahul.
Hello. Mm, what is the difference between data analytics and data science?
So data analytics is a course which is data analytics is when you are in a job where you are not mostly technologically focused, but you are into a interpretation of data and presentation of data. So there is no point of collecting and running algorithms on data when you cannot interpret it, when you cannot make recommendations, when you cannot make strategical decisions based on that data. So as a data analytics, your job is to understand the data, interpret that data, and then make recommendations, strategic recommendations to the company pertaining to that data. That is your job as data analytics. Data science is a more technologically oriented stream where you will be focused on building codes and algorithms which will be used by data analytics people. So it is more of a technology oriented data science. So if you want to have more technological oriented operations, then I would suggest that you think about being a data scientist. But if you have a mix of say management experience and you want to not be focused on just technology or coding, then I would suggest that you go with data analytics.
And what will be the course structure and fee structure of this data analytics you have been offering?
The course fee is 49,000 plus GST.
Is it online based or virtual?
It is completely on. It is completely online.
Okay. What did be problem during understanding or asking person for learning code at the time of code or
Sorry?
even including Power BI also?
Sorry, I did not get your question.
While learning through online, we may face difficulties. So how are we going to handle the queries to be online?
No, so we it is not an online recorded session. So there will be like I'm talking to you right now. So we'll be working on a Zoom call, and all the classes happen on Zoom call, and this is one-to-one interaction. So I don't think you will face any challenge with any tool for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Aniket, you raised your hand. Aniket? Hello, Aniket?
One last question.
Yes, Rahul.
Can a non-IT background a student can also enroll in this course?
Yes, yes. So the course curriculum that we have decided is specifically keeping this in mind that any student or student from any background can take this course, and once he's done with this course, he will be having the same skill of any other data analytics present in the market. So that is why we are starting the course from basics, and then we'll move on to the advanced stuff. And not just basics in each of the topic, be it Excel, be it VBA, be it SQL, then Python, R, Power BI, Alteryx, Tableau, all of this. We'll start from the basics, and then we'll move on to the advanced stuff. So the course is designed in a way in order to cater to diverse backgrounds. So even if you're not from a non-technical or a non-IT background, you would be still be able to handle the course easily and be at the same level once you pass out the course. Yes, Aniket. Aniket, you may ask a question, please.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, Aniket.
Yeah, actually, I had the same question like he asked you, right? So that was my question.
Okay. So as I
Yeah.
explained, there is no,
Yes.
I mean, it's not a compulsion that you have to be from IT or a technical background. Anyone from any background can do this course. And we have curtailed this course in a manner where it would be easy to understand for diverse background students. And after completion of the course, they should be at same level.
So is there any education criteria for this? Do you have any bachelor's or something?
Sorry, your voice is cracking, Aniket. We're not.
Yeah. Is there any criteria for this? I mean, the education criteria.
No,
Do
no,
you
no.
require
There is
like
no
bachelor's
education
or
criteria.
something?
I would say
Yeah.
that you should be at least graduate in order to understand certain statistical and logical stuff. But there is no criteria, educational criteria apart from that.
Okay. And how long is the course duration?
The course is 6 months plus 2 months of internship project. So the overall duration is 8 months. 6 months would be learning, and 2 months would be the internship project.
So internship you are going to provide from your side, right?
Yes, so it would be a internship project with companies like PwC, Accenture, Quantium. So we are associated with these companies, and it will be an internship project. But it will be, and just to clarify, this would be an unpaid internship. It will not be a paid internship.
So
Uh,
then,
these 2 months, but this internship, what will it help you is first, it will help you give you a simulation of real-time project because these companies would directly giving you the project to work upon, and then they will also issue you a certificate as well. So this would be an addition to your resume as well. And these
so
certificates,
so
because
do
these
we
being a global companies, these certificates will be accepted globally in any company you apply.
we can do it remotely? Is it
Yes,
online
yes,
or
yes, yes. You can do it remotely. It is completely remote. Don't worry about that.
okay? Yeah, yeah.
Is there will be any consequence if we will not do internship?
It's just that you will not get the Chandan in case you don't do the internship, then you will not get the certificate for that. Obviously, you'll just get a master certificate from IIM Skills. And if you sit in the pool of placements where your peers have done those internships and they have those certificates from these well-known global companies, obviously, then they will
Yeah,
have that edge in the
yeah,
placement.
understood. But that only limited point was that I am already working, so that it will be not possible to do internship. Okay, I got my answers. Thanks.
All right. Yeah.
No, actually, the thing is, Chandan, that the internship is virtual and you can do it from your home. It is going to be a work from home internship and it will be with flexible timing. So it will not clash with your prior work commitments at all.
Okay. Thanks, Vikas. One more thing, classes will be available only online or it could be downloaded.
Classes
So
are entirely
classes would be
online.
done on, yeah, but there will be a
Sorry?
recorded session as well. The classes would be
Okay.
entirely online, but each class will be recorded, and those recorded sessions are available on your learning management system. So even if due to some commitments you are not able to attend a class, You can always go back after the end of the day and there you can watch the recording. Yes, Archana, you have a question?
It's about the timing.
So timing is on the weekend. The classes will be on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday, and it will be morning 10 to 1, that is Indian Standard Time. So people who are outside India, they can convert it accordingly, but it's the classes timing is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. IST, Saturday and Sunday.
Right. Then you have recorded sessions.
So yes, all the classes will be recorded, and you can always access those recordings on your LMS.
Yes.
Anyone with any other question or query?
Yeah, I have a query.
Yes, Moses. Hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm from a completely different geographical location. I'm in Kenya, Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has taken me a while to do research on the best platform to train myself regarding data analysis.
Okay.
I bumped into IIM, and I was really like questioning myself how this will be conducted. I really like, I wanted to like really know whether we will touch base maybe somewhere in Nairobi with one or two of you guys. I don't know whether you sometimes come to ground and do your sessions from different parts of the world where your students are. Do you like kind of touch base with them?
So Moses, as informed that we are a completely entirely online education institution. So all our classes would be completely online. But having said that, you can always at any time connect to us through various information or various communication channels, be it WhatsApp or email, and not just the admin department, the teachers itself. And I do not think that not being physically present would be a challenge because we have created this course and we have created this learning in a way where you don't feel that we should have been physically present. It would just give you the entire same experience. And I'm not lying to you on this. I currently have 5 students from Kenya and Tanzania in my class, and all of them are very
Nice.
happy with the course, and all of them are very happy with the progress they are making. And two of them were facing a lot of problems with some questions, and they personally emailed it to me, and I provided them solutions, and even to an extent where I uh, uh, even if they, I shared my own solutions with them that how would I solve this question. So they understood that, and they said that is so. I don't think that your geographical location would be a challenge in your learning or your growth during the entirety of the course.
Okay, nice. Maybe an addition. Am I required with a certain cadre of a laptop or a computer of
Yes.
a certain
So
maybe
since
strength? Yeah.
Yeah. So since we'll be running a lot of different tools. So I would suggest that the minimum configuration of the laptop should be an Intel i5 processor and
Okay.
with a 16 GB RAM. Anything above this would work. This should be the minimum requirement for, because we'll be running different types of tools and these tools keep on updating, and then you'll be dealing with large data sets, so you need processing power. So I would recommend that you have a laptop with at least Intel i5 processor and 16 GB of RAM.
How will our timing much
So
timing for the
we,
classes? Yeah.
we have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So it's mostly the weekend. So most people are off from work. And so current students in Kenya, I think they join at 7:30 a.m. your time, Kenya time. So 7:30 a.m. Is at your time what the class will start on Saturday and Sunday.
The whole day or a certain period?
No, it's for 3 hours. 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours Sunday. So it would start at
Okay.
7:30 a.m. and will be done by 10:30 a.m. in the Kenya time.
Okay, nice.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Hi.
Sir, one question from my end. You said there are 7 modules, right, in this course, correct? So
Yes.
what will be the duration of each module? For example, what will be the duration of Tableau? What will be the duration of Power BI?
So there is no fixed. See, there is a standard. I would say standard amount of classes that we dedicate to each tool. The main goal is that you are well versed with all of these 6 tools within 6 months. That is the duration of the course. Now, sometimes what happens is some batch of students take less time in one particular tool and more time in the other tool. So we don't have any fixed duration for these schools, these each of the tool. It depends on the learning of the entire class together, and so even in there have been cases where the students were not able on together, the class was still not able to grasp, so we had to take 2 or 3 extra classes for a particular tool. So we have inbuilt this flexibility uh, in our course that do not restrain ourselves that okay, we'll be taking 6 classes, all the 6 classes are done, so if you understand, if you don't, not a problem, we have done the 6 classes. So we don't operate that way. We ensure that once in the duration of 6 months, or even if it is extended to say for in certain cases, special cases, the class is not still able to understand, we take 2 or 3 extra classes and it extends to 6.5 months of learning. We will not restrain ourselves from that. We want to ensure that you are completely understanding what has been put out there in the course curriculum. And before going into the internship, you are at a level where we want you to be, where the companies actually want you to be if they want you as their employee. So there is no fixed duration for each topic, as that was the answer to the question. But
Okay.
overall, the course duration is 6 months. So, and we have been completing the course in 6 months. One tool may take 1 or 2 extra classes. One tool may, get completed early. So it depends on that.
Okay, noted. Thanks.
Anyone with any more questions?
Just one quick one.
Yes.
When are we set to start?
So the next batch is because when
So
is the
Moses,
next batch?
Moses, the next batch is starting from 19th of May.
Yeah, 19th of May.
Okay, thank you.
So guys, if you have any other questions, even after the demo session is over, we have our team Vikas, Bhaskar, and Rohit who are there on the call itself, and these are from the counseling team, and you can always connect with any one of them, and they will help you out with any other details you want, or any other brochure or fee structure, and any other queries if you have. Again, you can contact to any of these 3 guys. They are on the call as well.
I
Yes,
believe
Bhavya,
Bhavya
you
has a
have.
question.
Yes, Bhavya, we have a question. Bhavya? Bhavya, if you're speaking, I think you're on mute. Bhavya, if you have having some mic problems, you can write your question in the chat.
Hello, I'm
Yes, Bhavya.
audible?
Yes, yes, you
Okay.
are.
So my question is, what specific skills should I focus on developing to excel in data analysis, considering my background in arts? I graduated in arts last year.
You graduated in?
Arts, bachelor in arts.
Yeah, so that is what I was explaining. I think one of you had the same question.
Yeah.
You don't need any specific background to be a data analytics. Yeah, I mean, have this course because one, every tool, be it Excel, be it R, be it any language, it will be started from basics. So uh, even if you haven't learned or haven't done anything else, I mean, similar previously in your graduation, I don't think that would affect your learning. Number one. Number two, uh, so even when in case of modeling like Python or R, where some data models require some statistical knowledge. So a specific class, like I also took the same. So we would first teach you the statistics, how those logics work, basic statistics, even we drill down to even mean, standard deviation, which are very basic. We also cover those basics in the class. So because when we'll be doing some certain things which use those terms, you should be understanding what is happening. All right. So that is how we have designed this curriculum, keeping this in mind that anyone from any background, working background or graduation background, can do this course and will understand the course. And once he or she passes the course, they would be at the same skill level than like any other data analyst.
Okay.
Anyone who has any other questions, we are happy to help. Anyone else with any questions?
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, yes, Bhavya, go ahead. We are here to solve your queries. As many questions you can ask.
Thank you. My question is, you guys recommended any courses or additional reading or to supplement, sorry, additional reading to supplement the course material and further enhance our understandings? Because you guys there's only two classes whole week in whole week
Two classes in?
in whole week. So any supplement
See,
of
so
other.
Bhavya, we have designed this. So though we have just two classes, but those two classes are 3 hours each, right? So your entire
Okay,
learning
okay,
for that week would be 6 hours of learning. I think 6 hours of learning a week, along with your job, or because we have also to understand that many of the students or many of your peers would be working and they'll have their work commitments as well. But still, having that said, 6 hours of working, 6 hours of learning, plus we would give you class assignments. We would give you final assignments. We would give you some questions to work on. And yes, we will also give you extra resources where you can, in your free time, go and practice the tools. You can take up free online projects. We'll also share those resources with you. So it's not just learning, it will be resources, assignments, it will be a lot. I think you don't have to worry about the amount of classes or the timeline of classes that is happening.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay.
So there is a question by Poonam Saini in the chat. Is Alteryx used to create financial models? So can you please put some light on that?
So Poonam, Alteryx is basically a dashboard or a present. I would say it's a BI tool, which we call as business intelligence. So it can be used with any form of data set. So if you talk about creating financial models, you can perform financial transformations using Alteryx easily. You can use that in Power BI also. You can use it in Tableau or Python or R or anything. So financial model is something which is really related to specifically financial data set. Whereas the tools we are teaching you can handle any type of data set. It can be financial, it can be transactional, it can be sales, it can be marketing. I mean, if you focus on financial modeling, that is good. Then uh, these tools will still help you. Even Alteryx and Power BI, Tableau, R, Python, all of these can be used for financial modeling. And Excel obviously is very important part of financial modeling. So that is also covered in the course along with VBA. Anyone else with some queries or question they have? And again, yes, Harsh.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I want to ask you one thing. Is there any data analyst or data science course? What is the price difference between them?
So currently what we are talking about is data analytics course.
Yes.
The fees is 49,000 plus GST. And we will soon be coming up with a data science course. The timeline is still, but it will be very soon. And then once this course is launched, then you'll have an idea of the fee structure for that as well. So right now, what I can tell you about is just the data analytics course. The next batch is starting on 19th, and the fee is 49,000 plus GST. But we'll soon be coming
Sir,
out with
what is
data
the
science.
GST percentage? 18%?
Yes.
80%. Okay, done. Thank you.
Padmaja has asked a question on chat that if we have any query or doubt, can we connect with mentor in weekdays for any assistance? Yes, Padma. That is why we are saying that we are not giving you the learning is not a teaching, it is a mentorship, and you'll have the email of your tutor for that particular tool, and you can always email them, and we always tend to reply to each and every email from our students. It is specifically dedicated for that class. So having said that, you can also connect us in different ways once you pass out of the course, and we can always connect on LinkedIn as well. So that will not be an issue.
Hello, can I ask one more question, please?
Yes, Harsh.
Sir, is IIM Skills is providing data? Hello,
Yes, yes.
hello.
Yes, Harsh. Hello, Harsh. Any other questions, people? I think Harsh has dropped. Probably some. Anyone who has any other queries and questions?
Hello.
Yes, Harsh.
Sir, I want to ask you one thing. is IIM Skills is providing uh, what happened with my net?
Yes, we are listening you, Harsh. We are continue.
I think Harsh has dropped from the call again.
Yes. So, I mean, because either of you can, if you have contact details of her, he's back.
Yes, definitely, the counseling team will assist him with his queries.
Harsh, are you online? I, I don't know. Okay, all right. Yeah, so you can connect to him with him directly, and if he has any queries. Anyone else who has any queries pertaining to this course or about IM skills or about anything they want to discuss in general? If not, then we'll close for today.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, I will ask, is IIM Skills is placement assistant or placement guarantee?
Placement assistance, as we try to get placements for as many students as possible, and as I shared with you, our placement uh, score is 81%. That means out of 100 students, we 81 students have been placed overall across courses. So we don't assist you in getting placements. We also help you with companies. We help you connect with companies. So that's a placement guarantee that we offer. But
So
obviously, it depends. The
yeah, the thing is that we are Harsh, we are providing placement assistance plus interview guarantee. So you are to be assured that you will be getting interview opportunities from our side. We will help you to
Yes.
schedule the interviews, and we will help you to prepare for those interviews as well. But ultimately, the term placement guarantee, the placement, it totally depends on you, because it will be your job at the end of the day to crack that
Yes.
particular interview.
So when we
Yeah,
say placement assistance, the assistance covers that we'll help you prepare resume and help you prepare for interview. And plus that placement assistance, we'll also guarantee that you at least get an interview. But obviously, clearing the interview and after those stages is obviously completely in your hand.
yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, Elvis, you have a question. Hello, Elvis. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Harsh.
Sir, I am from commerce background. I have zero knowledge about data analyst course. So is
No
it
problem.
possible to learn
I think
from?
this question has come up 2 or 3 times today, and in the chat also some people have asked it.
Yes,
Don't worry about which.
I am currently
Don't worry about
appearing
which
post
background you're.
graduation.
No problem. Don't worry from which background you are. This course is designed in a way that we have kept in mind that we will be getting students from diverse backgrounds, with diverse graduations, with diverse uh, form of study. But everyone would be able to understand. We'll start from the basics, then move to advanced stuff. And once you're done with the course, we'll ensure that you are at par with any other data analytics person who's there in the market. So do not worry that you are into some other domain of working, or you're in some specific industry, or you are working. Data analytics is entirely different form of learning and different form of study. It is not your traditional forms of working. It is entirely different. A data analyst can work in a bank. A data analyst can work in a e-commerce company. A data analyst can work in a manufacturing company. A data analyst can work in a software company. A data analyst can work in an IT company. Anywhere. in a telecom company, in a healthcare companies, pharmaceuticals, hospitals, you name it, and everywhere a data analytics can work, because your job is to understand that data and analyze that data, and it can be any form of data. So it is an entirely different position from what you see traditionally. So don't worry, whatever your background is, you'll still be able to cope up and learn the skill and start working.
Yeah, but I'm currently doing a job from Monday to
Yes.
Friday.
So our class is on Saturday and Sunday, so I don't think that you
Mm.
should have a problem with that.
Yes, always. Okay. From 19th, you have a new batch start, right?
Yes.
Okay. 10 days. Okay.
And the classes are also placed in a way which is morning 10 to 1. So you have the entire other weekend to do your chores or do other works which you have decided for weekends. And especially for working professionals, we have curated in a way where your learning and your work or your other work do not intersect.
Yeah, can you please tell me once again what is the specifications need for a laptop?
It should at least have an Intel i5 processor,
Yes, I
Intel
have.
i5, and 16 GB RAM.
Yes. Yes, I have. Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Anyone has any other question?
Hello,
Yes, Shivam.
sir. My laptop had a Ryzen 7 processor, 5000 series. Is it okay?
Yes. How much gigahertz?
Uh, I
If
don't
it's
know
if
the full
if
specs.
it's more than 2.6, it's okay. That's not a problem. RAM should
Sir,
be
it's
16 GB.
2.5, 2.5, more than
It
2.5.
it it will work. RAM should be 16 GB.
Sir, RAM is 16 GB.
Yes, it will work. No problem.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, one more question. So what does
Yes.
IIM stands for?
Okay, for that you'll have to join the course.
Okay.
Anyone else? Is any questions or queries? All right. So thank you, guys. Thank you for listening patiently to what we had to offer to you guys. And thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your time. And if you have still any questions, any queries, you can always be in touch with our counseling team, which is Vikas, Bhaskar, and Rohit. You can contact with any one of them and they will help you, they will guide you, they will assist you with any queries you have or how to apply for the course. Again, to iterate,
Yes.
the next batch is starting on 19th of May. And Vikas has,
Yes, guys. Like I hope everybody enjoyed today's session, and I hope it was a great learning experience for everybody. So just wanted to tell everybody that our next session, it is starting from 19th of May, and we are closing the admissions very soon. By 12th of May we will be closing the admissions, and we have a few seats left for the upcoming batch. So I have already uh, shared the link to register yourself for the course. So if anybody who is willing to start the course from the upcoming session, they can feel free to go to that link and apply for the course, or you can connect with your respective counselors and they will guide you for to the admission process.
so Harsh, even if you are joining late, I just read your chat. So if you're joining late, no problem. You join the session from 19th May. And even if you miss some classes due to some work commitments or whatever commitments you have, you will be getting the live recordings for that on your LMS. So you can, whenever in your free time, watch those recordings, those session recordings, and you will start getting that once you enroll in the 19th May batch. And if you have any queries after watching those recordings, you can write that to the particular tutor and he will assist you and he will guide you. So even if you're not able to attend live sessions, your learning will not stop. So I would recommend those, if even if you have some commitments and if you want to join, you can join the 19th May batch and then you can start attending the classes when your commitments are over.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. All right, people. So thank you for your time. And again, iterating, if you have any query, please, you can always reach out to our counseling team. We are here to help you. That is one of our USPs, which we said 24/7 support. All right. Thank you for your time and have a good day ahead. Thank you.